Hi, besties. My name is Tricia Heals. I'm your psychic bestie, and you're listening to your Psychic Bestie Hotline. You are so special, and your angels, right from the start, are stepping forward to tell you how much they love you. They are saying that by them crossing over, it was a new beginning, and not always a new beginning where it's exciting, the start of something new that is fun. This is a challenge. You're going through grief, and your angel that you love so much right now, I'm even picturing a male energy to start. He's just saying he misses you equally as much, if not more, than you miss him, because our angels see us, they hear us, they're with us. And today I was thinking about it. I was picturing myself that for 25 years, well, actually 24 until I took my psychic classes with my mom, but I would always see signs all the time ever since I was little. You can listen to that journey. I have a whole episode about that. And from probably around 13 to 24, I was afraid of my psychic gifts and abilities. So I definitely was in and out of the spiritual world. I always did Reiki, and I still do. But for psychic mediumship, I was thinking about it. My dad was probably so happy the day that I heard him because think about all the years that went by and how many messages they're trying to show you or talk to you and tell you things. So this is your sign. Anyone can be a psychic medium. Anyone can do what I can do. And that is simply your intuition. When you get a gut feeling, that is exactly what I mean when spirit is trying to communicate with you. And I love that the people around me, the more open I am, I'm so open, I am your psychic bestie. So there's no way I'm in a closet hiding right now that I'm a psychic. But the more that people hear my stories, like people I know in real life, friends, family, they're starting to open up and share stories and say, oh, I had this happen to me. Or they'll say something and then a few seconds later it's a synchronicity and someone else that walked in the room says what they just said. And everyone is just noticing the magic. And I feel like my dad was probably so excited when I wanted to start tuning into him. So this is your sign. Your angels, they probably miss us when we don't hear their messages, where we don't see their messages, because they're always communicating with us. And I get clients, I say this sometimes in my episodes, but the clients will say, I don't know if I have any angels. And the message is, you have so many angels that protect you. I keep seeing 444 everywhere, and it is April, so maybe that's why 4 is just so important right now. But they're saying we are so protected, and we don't even know all the behind the scenes work that they do. They're laughing, saying that we really keep them on their toes. And I bet something just happened to you recently. Maybe you they always bring me to the car. I feel like something in the car. Maybe you looked away and you blinked and another car was near you. Something like that happened where you were like, oh my God, that was really scary. Just know your angels were like, oh my God, girl, you keep me on my toes. And I'm gender neutral here. I'm so happy to have all the queens, the kings, everyone here listening. So, anyway, that was a lot right from the start. It's almost 3:33 on the recording. They love you so much. Keep looking for the signs because they're saying it's literally building blocks. The more that you start getting comfortable connecting with spirit, they will co-create with you. And that's the secret to this life that we have. The more that you tune in, I swear the easier your life gets. And when you go through challenging times, I think it does make it easier when you're connecting and you get messages because it gives you hope to keep going. And right now, maybe you are not drawn to becoming a psychic or tuning into your gifts and abilities that we all have. And that's where I step in. So if you're looking for a psychic reading, I would love to meet you on Zoom. I have so many amazing clients, and I know most, if not all of you are listening right now, so I'm giving you the biggest hug. I'm just so grateful for all of you that you actually do click the links below and you book and we stay in touch and I hear from you. I love when my clients will send me little updates and it just is so full circle. So thank you so much for being the best clients in the world. If you're on the fence about a psychic reading, I give free readings on my TikTok live. So definitely follow me on TikTok at Tricia.Heals1. My Instagram is Tricia.Heals, so you can find me all over Facebook, YouTube, wherever you find me. I'm so happy to have you and for you to join this community. They wanted me to pause and take a deep breath. So I feel like everyone in this collective just needs to feel their body getting heavier. Sit down if you are standing. Just take a few seconds to actually feel where you are. Look around. If you're driving, maybe there's a street sign that they want you to see right this second. So just look out your window, be open-minded. If you are in your house, wherever you are, at the gym, try to just be in the room that you are in. Someone is walking on a treadmill right now. I see you. Because I said stop and sit down and you can't. So just know that wherever you are, however that resonates for you, they're even showing me a bird and they're saying that the more that you fly and move your wings, they want you to keep doing what makes you happy. Keep moving, just like the birds. And they're saying you'll always find your way home. I think this collective, the person listening to this, might be hesitant about a trip right now. And this could be a trip where it could also represent moving somewhere, changing something about your day-to-day life. And they're saying sometimes you have to take the risk. The baby bird has to learn how to fly. And most, if not all of you, are adults. You had to learn so many lessons to get you where you are right now. So they're saying take off. Do the thing that you have always wanted to do. They showed an image of someone jumping out of a plane. And I'm thinking I would never do that. So find what makes you happy. I'm not saying to jump out of a plane, but do something that you've always said, oh, I always wanted to do that. Even if you always wanted to go to a concert, they're showing me that someone has never experienced a concert before. So buy the tickets, buy whatever it is that will help you fly and take off to go to your next opportunity because they're saying it's literally one step away. It's one click away. You are so close to what you want. You just have to spend, honestly, I think it's the money. And this is something that I live by. Money is such a beautiful energy. And I've always said that I'm a money magnet. My mom has ingrained that in my head. And this is a really cool story, actually. I was just doing my spring cleaning. I did so much cleaning within maybe an hour. And then I cleaned my car out, which felt so good. There was sand in it from last year. We are getting rid of energy that is just lingering, that is not meant to be in our space. And by cleaning, you open up and you're ready for new things to come into your space, things that align with you. So I did a deep spring cleaning, but honestly, it was really quick. I had my music on, dancing, singing. It was fun. And then I took my car for a car wash. But anyway, I was cleaning out the car and in the console, which actually there's so many pieces to the story and I can give you a very long story, but I'll give you a long story short. I had to go to the bank and get a tip from my massage therapist who might also be listening to this podcast. So hello if you're listening. But I went to the bank and I was looking, I knew I had a $10 bill. So I was looking in my car and tucked away, I found a $100 bill that has been sitting next to me in my car for probably years, 3 years. And I don't even carry cash, so I'm not sure if an angel magically put that in my car somehow. I have no idea how that $100 bill was right next to where I sit every single day. But when I saw it, my mouth kind of dropped. I was so happy because I'm a money magnet. Money literally just comes into my life just like that. And that was a really good example. I wish that I found hundreds every day. So, universe, show me the $100 bills every day because that made me so happy. In all seriousness, we can get whatever we want and take that with money or whatever you are thinking about. And I was having a conversation with someone about this. And it's all about changing how we talk about things. Even today, someone that is close to me was saying a sentence and they said, I'm dying to go there. And I was like, no, don't say that. They wouldn't know that that's something that they could manifest. So, your words are so important. Do not say that you're dying to do anything because you're not actually dying. You are safe. Your body doesn't know. Oh my God, you guys. The screen literally just shut off. That was really weird. The whole screen just shut off. But now it came back. Okay, Spirit is messing with my computer. And I have a setting on my computer where it makes it like this yellowy light, so that's not as bright. And that shut off, and now it's a bright white light. So just know that Spirit is stepping in to say we are so protected. And they protect us every day. Full circle moment, 444. They love protecting us. Okay, I'm very distracted now because my screen just went pitch black after I recorded for 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Let me hit pause and regroup, but I'm sending you all so much love today. You are so magical, special, and you have the power to make your dream life. Speaking of dream life, I wanted to come here to ask you all, what is your dream? Today, my trainer was asking, where is your next trip? And I was thinking how lucky we are that we get to just do whatever we want. We can get on a plane and go somewhere amazing. I was just telling him about when I went to Italy. I've gone many times, I've lived in Italy. In Europe, it's so easy to travel from one country to the next, and it's just a train right away. And he was saying, kind of like us in New York going to New Jersey. The point is, we can make things easier than it might actually seem. Someone listening to this, you're like, what? You just travel from country to country in Europe? And honestly, it might be intimidating. And that just shows we all have things that are out of our comfort zone. To me, I could fly to Europe tomorrow. I would be fine walking the streets and feel so comfortable. I know that someone listening to this is like, that sounds crazy. I've never taken a plane ride. I've never left the US or wherever you are. We have so many listeners from different countries. Let me pull up the list and give you guys a shout out. Also, you might need to hear one of these countries. Maybe this is your sign that you were meant to go there, where it's just confirmation for you. So let me say some of the countries. There are so many. The US is 83% of you. I have Vietnam, Germany, Cambodia, United Kingdom, India, South Korea, France, Ireland, Kenya, Sweden, Colombia, Costa Rica. Guys, we're only on the third page. There's 8 pages. Brazil, which is confirmation for someone I talked to today. Australia. Okay, I feel like the Australia people, you are new on this list. Canada, Denmark, Italy, Jamaica, Morocco, Mexico, Poland, Russia, New Zealand, Venezuela, Thailand. Okay, that's not even all of them, but I'm sending my love all across the world to all of you. There are so many more countries on that list, and I think it's just a sign that spirituality is not this little community. We are worldwide. Everyone is living this experience as a human. We are on earth at the same time, and how lucky are we that we get to experience this and make these communities. All of you are in this Tricia Heals community, and I'm so grateful that the universe had our paths cross. We truly are so guided, and if we really thought about every second of the day, how everything is just so divine. Honestly, they're saying don't overthink it too much. I'm definitely picking up on your anxiety when I mention some of these things, like traveling. I think most of you are kind of sitting back right now, and you feel like the days are just flying by. Yes, you have things that you like, but also the opportunities that you want. Your spirit team is saying you can't sit on the sidelines. You have to get on the field, move your butt, and start kicking the soccer ball. Which is funny because when I was little, I refused to play soccer, and my dad was such a team player. He said, you signed up for this, you have to go. So I would go, but I would refuse to run. And now they're bringing this to our attention, saying we have to get on the field. We can't just sit back and be the cheerleader all the time for all the people in our lives. We can't just cheer, cheer, cheer for other people, but not get our opportunity to play on the playing field, which is Earth. It's our school for the soul. They're making me laugh because they're saying we pay taxes. We pay for so much on Earth. And I know I mentioned energy and money. It's an energy exchange. But they're saying, why are you paying? And that could be different experiences. You're paying for this experience on Earth by being surrounded by people and going through these experiences. Why not have great and beautiful experiences? You've had to clean up so many messes, so many dynamics on Earth, but it's time to finally enjoy. You don't have to be Cinderella cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. It's your time to go to the ball, have the dance, and literally have the best time of your life. So this is the chapter that we're all jumping into, this collective. You were meant to hear this message to push you. There's no more standing on the sidelines and waiting for your turn. This is your sign that it is go time. This is your show. Ready? Insert your name and say, say your name, and it's your show. This is, for me, Trisha's show. And honestly, you guys are listening to my show right now, but How lucky are we that we get to live our own lives and we write the stories of our own life? You are the main character of your own story, so you have to start acting like it. Start romanticizing everything that you do. Would you want to buy your story? And I said that last episode, it's coming back again. That's a serious question that you don't want to have a boring story. With social media, we're so focused on other people seeing our life and highlighting so many things about us for other people. But start highlighting your life for you. They're literally showing me that we have this book of life that we live. Get your highlighter, pick your favorite color. For me, they're bringing my attention to hot pink, and start highlighting the things that you love. Edit your book. You can go back to chapter 1, 2, 3, all the way to the beginning of your story and start edit out things that you don't like about your life or things that have happened to you. Maybe you really had a hard time growing up and there was a situation that hurt your heart. They're saying you can take the white out and cover that on the page, and that doesn't have to be a part of your story anymore. You are not the 12-year-old version of you. You are not any age that hurt you. And right now, those pages are still in our book, and they're saying you can rip out the pages. I even heard the paper. So this is an exercise that they want us all to do. When you get home, or when you have time to just sit by yourself, you can light a candle, dim the lights, set the mood, maybe do this in front of the sunset outside, whatever makes you feel calm. They want you to write on a piece of paper what you are letting go of. This is best to do during the full moon, which is about letting go, releasing. So if it's a new moon, you can manifest and bring in, depending on when you listen to this. But the exercise is to write a letter or fill out a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a lot, just talk from your heart. Maybe you'll think that you'll write one sentence and a whole bunch will come out on this paper. But they literally are saying you have to burn the paper or rip it in a million pieces. And growing up, my mom always had us rip anything in the mail that we were throwing out. So, which honestly, I would hurt my fingers because I would try and rip the information. I feel like that's a shared experience for all of you listening. Now, until next episode, write this paper. Take this chapter of your book, even a little page. It could have been something that was a few seconds long and it changed your life. And it's lingering. They want us to let go and literally take that out of our book. The pain does not define our whole book. Again, you're writing such a beautiful story, and I am getting kind of emotional thinking about this because when I get to meet all of you and tune into your energy, there's so much beauty that surrounds all of my clients and everyone that I meet on TikTok and on social media that's in this community. I think sometimes people have a hard time seeing the beauty that's within themselves. They're even having me mess up my words a little bit as I say that. There's a lot that you have not said to someone that has upset you or about a situation, maybe something that you don't even remember, but your body does. So this is why they just want us to shake it out right now. You can literally shake out your wrist. Today while I was working out, I did arms, and in between some of the sets, I had to just shake out my wrist to get like a little reset. All of us can do that too. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, icky, or if you just feel funky, you can shake out your energy. Someone here is like twisting their ankle right now. So they're saying that's great. Keep doing that. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And just know that this is a new beginning. You're starting today after listening to this episode with a whole different perspective, and your angels are so proud of you. They love you so freaking much. They wanted me to say the real F word, but I'm not going to. I could picture someone has their kids in the car. So I'm sending you all love and light from your angels. They wouldn't have said all of this if they didn't believe that you can actually overcome the obstacles that aren't actually ruling your life or defining who you are. On the back of the book, would you have that awful moment that happened to you years ago in the whole description of your whole life on the back of the book next to your picture? And the answer is no. There's so many good things. Your challenge again, take a highlighter in your mind and highlight all the good, positive things that have happened from when you were born until now, and look at how much it outweighs the bad. Yes, we all go through so many challenges, but the more that you white out and you help heal and resolve the issues, the good will overcome all of the bad that has happened. The next beautiful message coming through is that we need to start changing things up. Go in opposite directions. If you always drive from point A to point B, try and take different turns on your route. Make things more exciting. And honestly, you're like, how could that be more exciting? Changing how I get from somewhere when it works. And that's the thing. You don't know how good it actually can get. Your angels are saying that they are ready to surprise you. And honestly, if we live the same day every day, every day, every day for years, maybe someone here is 95 listening to this. For the last 5 years of your life, change things up. I'm laughing because I'm picturing someone that's 95, and honestly, I'm not really talking that loud. But the whole point is the message is loud. They're saying that we only have a limited time on Earth. We don't know when our time is up. And we only get this one lifetime right now in this body with these experiences, surrounded by your friends, family, loved ones, people that are here to bring us to the highest version of ourselves. And that version is always in you. So you just have to find her or find him inside of you. And right now I have my hands on my heart. It feels so nice having my palm touching my other hand, and just comfort yourself. Find ways that you can make yourself feel happy, healthy, mind, body, spirit, because that's honestly the only thing that we really need to focus on is ourselves. The more we lift ourselves up, think about how much better we can show up to work, how much better we can show up in relationships, with friends, family, no matter what that is for you. Focus more on yourself and then notice that the things around you will get more magical, will get better, even happier. If you're happy, you'll radiate that energy and other people can feel your energy. And maybe right now you're going through such a hard time and you're thinking, I don't even want to be happy because you're going through it, and that's okay. It's a roller coaster. You will eventually be happy, and I'm even hearing a plane going over my house right now. And to me, they're saying that you just have to keep moving. You can't stay in the emotions of feeling icky, sad, upset, anger. If you're feeling any of those things, that's okay, but you have to keep getting through it. If you let it linger and go all the way until you're 95 years old, that will not serve you. It won't serve the people in your life. And there's so much love and bright light that does surround you, and it's just a day away, is what I'm hearing. So I hope you take that as hope that there's so much good that you can show the world, and we all just have to come together being the best version of ourselves. If there's something that you're going through right now, just know that's the ending, and you are one step away from the beginning. One is a new beginning. We're in a 1 year, so 2026. If you add up all the numbers, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 6 would be 10. So 1 plus 0 is 1. We are in a 1 year, new beginnings, and honestly, I'm feeling it. I feel so good right now. I know some of you are probably like, ugh, but I don't feel good, and that's okay. When I had to go through something, you might have had the best days of your life, and it just shows that we're all just on these different timelines and life lessons. Right now, I'm really good. I'm soaring. And just know you'll get there too. No matter what you're going through right now, hopefully you can relate to me and you feel like you can just fly with the wind and things are exciting for you. But some of you have to clean things up. And it's a journey. I'm here for you. I hear you. The message, again, to bring it full circle, our angels want us to change what we're doing, change things up. If you turn left when you leave your house, go the opposite way, take a lap around the block, and maybe you'll see a sign from your angel that has always been there. I'm actually picturing a house decoration, and you don't pass this house. It could be a bird, something that's maybe on the ground. But they want us to change things up so that we can see different perspectives, have different experiences, meet new people. I've even been trying to do this at the gym. Usually I'll walk in and I have a routine somewhere I go in the gym, and I started trying to switch it up. I'll walk a different way to get there. I don't always use the same treadmill. I'll walk and have a different treadmill on a different row every single time. I never go on the same one. And I just saw my lucky number, which is 6. They just really want me to end this on a positive note that we are so freaking lucky. The person listening to this, you resonate and you are in this community because you are so lucky. Not everyone can live their life knowing that everything is so divine and that there are so many possibilities for us to be on the highest path. We are all driving towards the highest path that we could ever be on. Ugh, I just love you guys so much. I am so happy that you're all here and that we get to co-create. We are working with spirit. We are working with the people around us. And honestly, some of you have to start learning how to just find peace. Peace within your own environment, your mind, body, spirit. With summer coming up, I'm picturing that the person listening to this has something that's upsetting them, maybe about your appearance or however that resonates for you. Maybe even you wanted to get a haircut and you haven't. Something about your appearance is making you self-conscious. They're saying that you have the power to rewrite that. If you don't like your hair, go to the salon, get the haircut, go shopping and get new clothes for summer. Yeah, this is definitely a sign if your clothes aren't fitting you after the summer, but now before the next season. They're saying you can just go get new clothes. You can do whatever makes you happy. No one is holding you back from the best version of yourself except you. Okay, this is a lot of motivational messages. I love it. Spirit today came to heal any chaos that's within. They're really saying that we have to come together and we all have to work together, love each other, send love to people, even if you don't like them, protect yourself, and have the white light that surrounds you expand to other people that maybe you don't like or that you don't resonate with. Because that's all we can do in this world where there's so much hate is spread love. That is literally the way that we can change the world. But you can't change it all by yourself. That's why we need community, we need friendships. Your mind, body, and spirit will thrive when you can see your loved ones also thriving. And sometimes they just need a little bit more love than we are giving them. So it all starts with you. Once you are able to heal, rewrite some of the things in your past, use whiteout if you have to. You literally are safe right now. You don't have to worry about things that happened in the past. I'm putting my oracle cards away. I wanted to talk more from my heart and share things that have been happening around me. My mom and I and a family friend went to a gallery reading. His name is Shane from Long Island, and he had two other psychics with him. And it was such a beautiful event, and it was my first time in his tattoo shop. I just loved being in his space. So I wanted to talk about my own experience as a psychic and how I noticed while sitting there watching him how every psychic can channel so differently, even though we are getting the same information. But it was just really cool to sit on the opposite side and just be there. I was not tuning in to all these people. Okay, maybe I was, but I wasn't waiting to get the messages, if that makes sense. So something that I realized, because this is the first time I went to an event after I studied and I practiced to become a professional psychic. So what was interesting is while he was connecting with them, okay, I definitely was still channeling, but I wasn't working. I noticed that as he was explaining what he was getting, I could see such a clear picture. I asked my mom if she thinks that's because we are psychic, that now I could understand. I just knew what he was talking about, even though I don't know these people and the spirits. So that was fun for me. I love getting to watch other psychics work and cheer them on, and even if it's me smiling and being in the room, I'm a cheerleader. And that came up earlier. We're all cheerleaders for other people. This was a moment where I could just sit back, watch, and be there for me. It was so fun to just be there and watch. Okay, a message coming through because my mom's dad came in during this session. He was the first one to talk during the whole gallery reading, and my mom was not expecting him to be coming through. And my mom and I both are psychics. I've said that a few times this episode, but it took her off guard that the message was so strong and it was so powerful coming towards her to help her heal. And she did start crying, which I say that because when my clients cry, it makes me happy knowing that you're healing, you're releasing, and we hold on to so much in our body. They're even having me like tap towards my face. And there's videos online you can watch where it will guide you through tapping on your body to really bring you into your body, but to help release things that are stored inside of you. So just know it is so normal that if you're doing maybe a yoga pose where you're opening up your heart, it's making your body open to healing and things can come up that you don't even realize. You might get emotional or have a tear and you rub it away and you're like, why did I just have a tear come out? So just know that when you feel called to a psychic reading, that is so common. Tears are very, very normal. Honestly, any energy work, everything that you do is so valid. Your body is just purging and letting go of what doesn't serve you, and then you'll have room to get more love and light into your body. Okay, so I wanted to end this episode by sharing what I see and how I channel, just because it was really interesting and I watch other psychics on TikTok. But being able to see that I do things different, but everyone is so valid. And I saw another TikTok that was saying if you do spiritual work, these are your coworkers because we all work individually, but we are a community. So, hi to all my coworkers that are listening to this. And honestly, all of you listening are my coworkers because you're listening to a spiritual podcast. You are also doing the work. We are co-creating, and again, it's a ripple effect. I am so lucky that I have this platform, and then I'm so lucky that you have crossed my path, but now you can bring things that you've heard on here and share it with your people, your friends, your family, and that's just how we all keep learning and growing, and it's such a ripple effect. When I tune in, it depends for each spirit, but sometimes I can see what they look like, or I can hear them, and I can also feel their energy. One family in particular, I've read for so many of the family members, and honestly, some were from a different country. It makes me so grateful that I get to meet you and meet your families on Earth side, but also spirit. This one family member in spirit was so quiet, and every time I had a session with one of their loved ones, this spirit was so quiet and would barely talk. And it makes me smile right now because it just shows that when you cross over, you're still the same spirit. Your spirit inside of you right now will be that spirit when I get to tune in, or when a future person 100 years from now tunes into you and you talk to your loved ones that are here on earth. You are the same spirit. So, I love getting to meet all of your family members and friends in spirit, your loved ones, because I truly get to meet who they are and they make me laugh. My dad, he's the funniest spirit ever, and he's kind of like patting his back right now. He loves when I talk about him. But also, I love the sweet spirits that are just so, not innocent, but kind. They're so gentle. And I could just tell from the energy. So, first, as a psychic, I can read the energy, feel their personalities. I know when they make me laugh that they were comedians on Earth. But then I also hear messages from them. I can hear sentences where I'll just say something. On TikTok, this happens where they'll give you like a paragraph, and then after, because I'm not thinking, it's not me thinking that, I'll say, wait, what were they just saying? Because sometimes they literally just channel through me, and then I know it's not me, if that makes sense. Another thing, I can smell a spirit. A close family friend that went with us to this event the other night, their family member comes to me and I can smell such strong cigarette smell. And I know that it's this family member in spirit. And I'm even smiling right now because he's on my left, my dad's on my right. We truly have so much love that surrounds us on the other side. And as soon as you start talking about them, their energy will enter the room. From experience, I have always known that. And I think that's why I didn't really talk to my dad out loud a lot or in my head, because it could be scary. You're like, I don't want all these spirits to surround me. So, as someone that has been on both sides of this, I completely understand if you feel uncomfortable talking to them. I remember before I could hear anything back, it is funky. It's a weird feeling to talk to someone that passed away and you don't see them. So if you're talking to the air, it's like, what is going on right now? And they want me to say this so that you feel valid. I'm saying anyone can be psychic, anyone can do what I do. But it took a lot of work to be able to get where I am now. So I just want to acknowledge that yes, you can be psychic, but yes, you might not hear or feel them or see anything, and that's also okay. We're all just learning, and honestly, you can always come back to a place that you were. Maybe when you were little, you would see stuff, see your grandma that you never met in the room, and that's okay if right now you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s. I'm even hearing 70. Someone here is 70. And you put that skill away. No matter what age you are when you want to get your skills back of communicating with spirit, you can. And all it takes is starting today. Okay, they are very inspirational today. They are giving you so many messages that I hope you can take away. Another cool thing that I do when I'm channeling, I can write in their handwriting. Like, spirit works through my body in so many ways, and it's crazy. It's so fun, it's so cool. They will also use my body to show me things. Like, if you're having pain, they will mention and I can feel where it is on my body. Also, if they're describing their death or something of that nature, when they're trying to really explain something that happened to them, they will use my body to show me so that I can understand. But at the same time, I can hear their voice, their tone of voice, if it's low, loud, and sometimes it doesn't always come as their voice, but I just have an inner knowing, if that makes sense. Okay, if you ever have any questions for me, this is your hotline, so you can always email me or DM me. My email is tricia.heals1@gmail.com. I'll always put it below. So if you have any questions for me and you have any topics you want me to talk about or channel for you, feel free to contact me at any time. I am here for you. I'm your psychic bestie, and you guys equally give such a beautiful energy exchange. I feel called to sharing that there are almost 1,000 downloads of this podcast so far, and from the bottom of my heart, I swear I am just so grateful for all of you that you tune in and you listen. 1,000 people. Like, that is crazy. It is so exciting, and I believe it that this community is growing by the day. Honestly, I can see how many people listen per day and it just spikes and it makes me so happy. The other day I had 30 plus downloads in one day and it's so cool that we're growing. So thank you so much for being one of the founding community members. You all are helping me make this something so special. Every week that you tune in, your angels will make me say things that will resonate specifically for you. So I'm filming this for you. No one else, just you listening to this right now. You were meant to get these messages, and now it's your job to do the work. We all are doing the work, and you're doing the best that you can. Do things that make you feel excited. It's okay if you're on the sidelines cheering like I was. I was the psychic that was secretly there. No one around me except the people I know knew that I'm also a psychic. My mom next to me, she's an undercover psychic too, but she needed to be there so that she could get healing from her dad. And it just shows, I always say this, the psychic needs a psychic, like a therapist needs a therapist. Insert whatever that is for you. I'm even hearing someone here lost their mom and they're saying a mom needs their mom. So if you're missing one of your loved ones, you're just trying the best to get through this lifetime without them now, but they're not really gone, if that comforts you at all. Their soul is surrounding you. If you like it or not, their souls are in the conversations. They know what's happening around you, and they're only around you to help lift you up. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit, for bringing all these beautiful people to this episode. I can't wait to see the numbers just grow and grow and grow. There's so many of you, and every day I'm so grateful that I'm meeting you and that we can meet on Zoom. And even if you're from a different country, I love that we get to connect. And social media can be amazing. Some of the closest people in my life I've met from social media. And you know who you are if you're listening / when you're listening. So I love you. And if I haven't met you yet, I still love you. I'm sending my love from New York. I am so grateful I can be your psychic bestie and that you guys are my besties. I will be back next Tuesday as always, and I'm sending you all of my love and light right now. There's so much love that we can give and so much that the world needs from all of us. So the only thing you can do is to show up as the best version of yourself. And even if that's not a lot in one day, it was still the best that you could do, and that's 100%. I love you guys. Enjoy your day. Have the best week, month, year, and best lifetime ever. You are the best. You are confident. You are so energetically beautiful. Don't let anyone take your light away because honestly, you are amazing. And people might try to dim your light or be energy vampires. We're not letting that happen in 2026 and beyond. We are a new person. 222, always trust the journey that you're on. Open your heart to beautiful opportunities, people, beautiful experiences. And I can't wait for you to contact me so we could talk more and to actually meet on Zoom. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have the best day, have the best week, have the best month, year, lifetime. And my soul is sending you, your soul, so much love. Your angels are sending you so much love, and you're so special. I'm Tricia Heals. I can't wait to talk to you again. I'm your psychic bestie, and you're listening to your Psychic Bestie Hotline. Love you. Bye, besties. Mwah.